could no. So with our foreign, you know. Summer over foreign, you know. You say, look, grey skies. Jimmy Clifford, I can see clearly now. The skies are blue. You have to learn to see clear in the grey skies are foreign. You hear? Yeah, man, you have to learn to see in the grey skies. How's everybody doing now? Friday? Yes, it is Friday. It's the weekend. The weekend is up on us. The weeks them goes in so quick. The days goes in quick. The weeks goes in quick. The month. I think I just like Gary. I think I hear Gary V. I think I see something a clip of Gary V. I said if you are a 35-year-old, you are still a baby. That's why you see the media push some people in front of you. Well, if you don't know better, you believe them. Here Gary V. Say, oh, if you are a 35-year-old, you are still a baby. But Gary V, keep your this and that quiet. Because if you are a 35-year-old, the truth be told, by the time you blink, you are 60. Like, think about it. Just the other day, you know, if you grew up in a Jamaican home, you can't wait for turn 18. Because when you turn 18, you're a man, you're a woman. And right now you're in your 30s or your 40s or your 50s. So I'm going to listen to Gary V, you know. I never say somebody will chat so much shit. But you see Gary V, he is a marketing expert, yeah? But he have an opinion on everything. And that's a Gary V problem. That's why Gary V, I think a couple of times I hear him already and say, oh, what you do in your past does not matter. You know, Mr. Gary V, I get interview. And I tell people, say, what you do in your past doesn't matter. Well, hear me now, Gary V. Is either you right and God wrong? Here, is either you right and God wrong? Because you want a man, God say, as you sow, so shall you reap. What you doing in your past matter. What you doing in your past matter. Because you have to bring the past in the present. That's why some people waste them now and don't know say them past tomorrow. That's why you can't waste it now. Because you see you know today and you pass tomorrow. And you see if you waste it, you waste it. That's why not everybody me take listen to on social media. You know. Not everybody me listen because some of them just come to you with some bad idea and bad information and bad guidance. Like when me Gary V, I can tell people say, if you are 35-year-old, you are still a baby. That's why enough for no waste no youth, you know. Or if you waste 35 years of your life and make somebody come tell you say, oh, you're a 35-year-old man, you're still a baby. On which planet? Which planet? You can at 35 and somebody can tell you say you're a baby and you believe in that. By the time you're 35, you're supposed to settle down. Your life is supposed to sort out. If you're 35, your life in a misery, you're messed up. Yes, man. If you're 35, your life not sort out, you're messed up. Yeah. If you're 35, you see if you're in your 30s, if you're in your 30s, let me tell you something, man. You see when you reach 18, I'll tell you the code to life. You see, when you reach 18, you get maybe 2 years to live carefree. You hear that? When in your 18, you get 2 years to live carefree. 2 God Almighty here. So, you see, by the time you hit 20, you better have your shit figured out. I'll tell you, man. Nobody tell you nothing. You see, when you're 18, you get 2 years. Once you reach an adult and responsible for yourself, you get 2 years to live carefree. 19 and 20. You see, if you want to have a bag of girl, do it by the time you are 20. You see, if you are a woman and you want to have a bag of man, do it by you are 20. Because you see, when you hit 21, and then you hit 22, and 23, and 24, you see, if your life not sort out by the time you're 21, you better forget it. And take it from me, you better forget it. So when Gary V, I can tell people, say, oh, if you are 35, you are still a baby. Gary V gonna name shit. And stop tell good people bad. Stop give good bad people. Stop give good people bad guidance. Because the truth is because enough of you have thousands of so-called chatbot clicks and chatbot followers. Enough good people are follow you and end up astray. Enough good people are follow you. Because when somebody look on Gary V, who's supposed to be a credible voice in a social media, I can look upon you as a youth or a girl, I can tell you, say, oh, you are 35, you are still a baby. Baby where? You're still a child. Like that you say, no, you're still a child. Which part of you can call yourself a 35? Go and go commit a crime. Go and go commit a crime and see if the system will go try you like a child. Not 35-year-old great tone man or a great tone woman. If you're 35 of your life in a mess, you're there behind the 8 ball for the rest of your life. If you're near 35, biologically, we know the woman them are under pressure because them biological clock are tick. You understand me? And if you're a man and you're in your 35, you don't know the kind of woman what you want, you don't know the kind of life what you want. When you're going to know it? When you're going to know it? Because remember, I'm telling you all the while, you can't too early, so you can't too late. And that will be this generation, them too late. Enough of them too late. Because they make the system trick them. The system trick them, you know, and tell them, say, oh, go and go travel in your late and waste your life, man. Go and go party and do as much drugs you want to do in your 20s. Yo, when I'm 20, right now, I tell us, I can't tell anybody the cheat code. I live so constructive in my 20s now, in my 40s. I'm just 41 and I feel like I feel a level of freedom when I say, John, if I waste my 20s, that's why I always have to come over here and shout, you know. I feel like if I waste my 20s, my life would be frustrated. But I tell you, I'm up on a level of happiness and freedom when I just feel like, say, the world is at my fingertip because I make some sacrifice in my 20s. That's why there's enough people who have a level of financial freedom. They don't waste them 20s. Nobody will have financial freedom, you know. Nobody will have financial freedom. No waste them 20s and them 30s, you know. That's why you have some people them work till them dead and them. You have some people them work and when them get like retirement, them only live for 6 months because them waste them young age. They never invest. They never invest. They never go plant a well tree. Bro, the best time to plant a fruit tree is now. You understand me? You say if you are 20, a wise man saying in the richest book in the book, the richest man in Babylon, you have to plant yourself a wealth tree so you can shelter underneath it. You understand me? When you say plant a wealth tree, the sooner you can invest. That's why especially in the black community, enough for them I live paycheck to paycheck. And when they stop work, they have to depend on family. They have to depend on niece and nephew. Enough for them have to call you and remind you. You know, remember when I buy you one little bag juice and buy you one little chicks? Or when you no, I don't remember. Because you are going, I can't take mine and give you know. I can't take mine and give you because you should have planned for your golden years. But you see, because they make the system chick, because the system wants slave in the system for as long as they're willing to be a slave, you know. Let me tell you this, no, man. That's why I have to tell. If I see Gary V, I thump him in my mouth. I come and tell people about, say, oh, in your 35, you're still a child. You're 35, you're no damn child. You're adult. Your life supposed to sort out. Your life supposed to sort out. Your life supposed to be on a course where you're not that far from sort out. Now when a boy come tell you say you can't waste your 20s. Now when nobody come tell you say you can't waste out here because that mash up the black community all while. We girl out with 20s and we waste with, if we waste your life. At we're not there forever. The Bible telling you, man, we are mere just a feather passing through. You can't get 70 years. The Bible says you live till you are 10. And by the grace of God, you might live till you are 80. Right now, I'm 41 and whether you believe it or not, I live most of my life on earth, you know. I live most of, if you're in your 40s, unless you're going to live till you're 80, and if you're even going to live till you're 80, you live half of your life on earth. You can't make no boy come tell you, say, if you're 35 and you live careless, you don't have to worry about it. And enough of them, you know, have to keep on a fool and chicken because them a profit off of no misery. Or Gary V, if you can tell you, say, if you're 35, you're still a baby. Enough worry if your life not sort out, you're 35. You think you're going to live forever? You think you're going to live forever, brother? You can't get 35. You can't get to 71 years. Remember, you know, 310. You can't get 71 years upon the blue spinning planet and you waste a quarter height or half height and make a boy tell us enough of concern. You can't remember you're not there forever. You're not there. If you're in your 40s, when I come off of my life, think about this. If you're 40, you live most of your life already. But they won't accept it or you don't want to accept it. If you're 40, you live most of your life already. You can't change it. Me can't change it. You can't change it. And that's one of the greatest realizations. You understand me? You live most of your life. Most of who they on TikTok live most of their life already. Because you look on TikTok, a whole heap of bigger people they on the platform. A whole heap of older people they on the platform. What go on, John? What go on, gentlemen? What go on? Yeah, man, big up on yourself. Yeah, man, my boy can trick you and tell us if you waste your time. Because we're not there forever here. And that's why enough of them, the system want to live like we don't think we're not there forever. And when you're not done, we end up in a misery. And end up in a poverty. And end up in a chaos, you. Serious with your time. Serious with what you do with your time. You're not there forever. And I make nobody waste none of it. I make nobody waste not even one of your day. Right now, I rather give a man £100 than give him an hour. And when I remember my teacher said that one time, you know, Jim Rohn. Say sometimes you better give somebody money than give them your time. Because you can't get more money, but you can always get more time. I don't play with my time. You understand me? I don't make nobody piss me off nowadays. I don't make nobody ruin my days. I have a limited amount of days left here. And it might sound like it's long or it might sound, you know, infamous. You understand me? That's why I don't play with my time. I don't play with my energy. I don't waste my days them because my days them is very important. You wake up, you realize, shit, I spend most of my time on earth. Oh, God, madam. I spend most of my time on earth. So I can't come here and waste what I have left. And I make no Gary V come here and tell you if you are 20. If you come across me thing and you are 20. I make no boy tell us if you waste your 20s. Now do stupid shit in your 20s because the Bible says as you sow, so shall you reap. Enough people waste them 20s. Enough people never settle down. Me I work with my people. Go on, me catch you. My wife want to give me a drive. See? Yeah, I'm here tell her come here talk to you. Tell her to leave me walk and talk, you know. Enough people we send 20s youth. And when they realize, shit. Enough of them realize them do so bad in them 20s. Not even bad at China them 30s and 40s. Use the 20s to set up yourself. Here, the Bible says youth man I call on you while you're strong. It take energy to live. It take energy to live, here. You can't just anything you want in a life, you're going to need your focus energy. If you never hear that term, that ask chat GPT what is focus energy. Now make no boy can tell you say if you live carefree. Now make no girl can tell you say if you can't start a good relationship in your 20s. Now make nobody can tell you that. Enough of them want to come with bad information because enough of them are look back in anger. I think Oasis have a song say, don't look back in anger. You hear? Enough. You see how long me talk and only one like me get? That me I tell you say enough of no want hear truth. You know, no fun no if you shoot or hit on the face. I want like me get. But if me come here, I tell you no say. If me come here, I can't tell you no say me a girl is. Me I go home to my wife for 21 years. Now I go say me a virtue, you know, me I go say me a the virtue of righteousness. But me can only come here, I can't tell you no, yeah, you better me I want somebody apart. We want to hear the truth. And me I come and can't tell you say, you're not wrong if you start a long-term relationship and build money and build a life of substance. Yeah, man, give thanks, man. I go in my house, you know. Enough of them don't want to hear the truth, you know. So when you talk the truth, them don't want to like it, they don't want to share it, they want to ignore it. And we tell you, no, all the while say hard, forget the audience. Because enough of you God that try to save you, know. But you stubborn. Enough of you God that try to save you, but you stubborn. Because enough of you not participate in no own rescue. So when somebody like me come in front of you now, squeeze a car for me. When somebody open the car for me. When somebody like me come in front of uno now, uno hard, no heart. You know, uno hard, no heart. Me I go sit here for 5 minutes. When somebody like me come in front of uno no hard, no heart, and the Bible talk about the man them hard and heart to the truth. So if me I come here so come tell you say nobody come tell you say for waste uno 20s and make you feel like you can make it up. No, because time wasted. A wise man say, you see, if you're careless with your health, with technology now you can get it back. If you're careless with money, you might be lucky if you make it back, but nobody can get back the time with them waste. And it piss me off when me and somebody like Gary V, I come tell you say if you're 35 and your life not sort out yet, you not feel worry yourself. You have to just go and carry on as normal. No make nobody come tell us if you waste your 20s you, because guess what? You see, by the time you lift up your head at 30, by the time you lift up your head at 40, by the time you lift up your head, and when you start, by the time you lift up your head, your health start deteriorate, everything start fall apart around you, and you start look back in anger. The system get you. Remember me telling you all the while, go watch The Matrix. You have a very powerful line tonight. You see the movie named The Matrix, it's more than a movie. He said the Matrix rule is never free a mind that is too old. So it's like how me free my mind in Matrix. Me come for wake up people and say, yo, no make no boy come tell you no say for waste and live careless and ignoble in our 20. No make nobody come tell you, because the Bible says as you sow shall you reap. If you are so careless in your 20, what the backside make you think. That's why enough women take up man in their 30s and 40s and realize that them money are waste of time, them money are deadbeat, them money are man devil and mangoes. Because if you think if you live careless in your 20s, what the backside make you think you're going to wake up in your 30s and decide to be a man of virtue and a man of principle? Tell me no man. No man, boy tell you nobody look, nobody anyway, I go run left because I got my daughter, she come back from America. If you want to see me for the first time, check out my page. We think not too popular, we think not too loud, because the truth is never popular. You notice me get 18 likes, but if me they talk about say me try sexual or me bisexual or me as this and that, them would enough for uno, even a pastor, enough for uno take up seat, because enough for uno can only consume the lowest form of conversation. The enough for uno can only function on a low vibration. But you see anybody who come and try to raise on vibration, uno not like it because uno no capacity fi consume nothing of value and substance. If me come here, I can tell you say me a trisexual or me a bisexual and me a sleep with man, dog and girl, uno then take up on seat. But me tell you no all the while, full disclosure, when you see a top form life, unless you know a person of value and virtue and want to figure out and connect some dots, because as even my company life this evening, me tell you say a wise man say you have to plant a wealth tree so you can shelter you in your golden years. That come from the book The Richest Man in Babylon. You notice me no cuss no bad word, me no come here, me no bleach up, me no beg likes, me no beg share, because we come on a mission. You understand? When we come over here, we not come for be TikTok pastor, because we have enough people are going like God is a trend and gone popular, and enough of them are claims that God send them, but the Satan send them. So enough of them are those Satan work and Satan disciple. We there for the man and woman, them are people where get frustrated in life and want to wake up and hear something of a higher value and a higher calling. Just like how the Most I say, go and go tell them, say, if you're in your 40s, you live most of your life on earth already. Because the man said, by the you live till you're 70 or by the grace of God, he might give you one next few more years. But if you're 41, 42, 43, you live most of your life on earth already. What you do with the rest of it? Give thanks me for me. Then I left him to get me amen. Because my daughter went travel to America and come back, so me I go out for dinner. But if you ask me for the first time, give thanks. So what we do on this platform, because we can't left the platform give the Eden, and you have the people who are look for the Eden, because the Bible says if you walk with a company of fools, you'll become fool. But if you walk with a company of wise, then you do the maths, because 1 + 1 = 2. So if you walk with fool, you don't become fool. But if you walk with the company of wise, you have to become wise, because them say like a chuck likes. You understand me? Give thanks. I mean, no say a Friday, I mean, no say a heavy stuff. This is what we do on this platform. We do educational speaking. We know the motivation, because we know motivate the uneducated. So anytime you see me is about giving us something or a piece of message to bring forth. No, man, we are go up on the road now. Right, so me I go run left. Peace be with you and prosperity in the palace. Me have to go check in with my family. My God, all right. This is what we do. So if you see me, you can check out my page. There's more where that came from, all right? Peace be with you. I have to run left here because I have to go in. I wish I could stay a bit longer, but I can't stay no longer. All right, have a blessed evening. Have a blessed evening. I gotta go. All right, Nadine, big up yourself. Nadine Elliott, God bless you. Give me a check out my page. You'll find content there.